How are you? So there's another question, and the question says that an object performs SHM motion. The graph shows how the velocity v of the object varies with time t. So vt graph is given to us. The displacement of the object is x and acceleration is a. What is the variation of x with t, and variation of a with t? So basically vt graph is given to us and we have to plot xt graph and at graph. So first understand what's happening in this question. What's happening is, like, there is a body which is attached to a spring and it's moving to and fro. So the velocity at t equals to 0 is the highest velocity. So it means that it is a equilibrium position, because you know that at the extreme points the velocity is equals to 0, and at the equilibrium point the velocity is maximum. So one thing is clear from this, that it is the graph is starting from this equilibrium position. So we will plot the graph according to this. First we will make a xt graph. So at t equals to 0, this is the point where t equals to 0, because the velocity is maximum. So at t equals to 0, there is displacement is 0. And then at t equals to t by 4, the amplitude is maximum. And then it came back, and at t by 2, it is 0. And then it came back to this point, that is 3 by 4t. The x naught is maximum, but in the negative direction. It will be somewhat here. And then it will came back and it will be 0. So the graph will be like this. So this is the xt graph that I have plotted. Once the xt graph is there, we know that acceleration is directly proportional to minus x. So the opposite of this graph will be a, the at graph. The opposite of this graph will be like this. So among all these options, see, the A option says it is like this, starting from 0, and it is also starting from 0. These are the options that we have plotted. So A will be the right option. So now we will check other options also. So this is same and this is. So in this option, B option, the A graph and X graph and A graphs are same. But it is never the same. It has the negative sign. And in this C and D graph, they are also not the right graphs that we have plotted. So our A option is the right option. We will check the mark scheme. Mark scheme says A is the right answer. Just look at it again if you have some doubt. See, first of all, we have to see this graph from where this graph is starting. And once we know that this graph is starting from the equilibrium point, the other graphs we will plot will also start from t equal to 0, that is the equilibrium point. So according to this, we have to move on. And we know that acceleration is inverse proportional to the opposite of the displacement. Hope you understood this question. If you have doubts, just put it into the comment section. Thank you for watching.